Thanks for joining this call tonight. I'm really pumped up because I get so many quick questions, good questions before actually we started the recording. Today you're going to learn several things from drag and drop. And this was one of my promises in Facebook group that I would provide more training for local team Jack, correct? So that you can follow a step plan, that you don't need to watch an hour training to watch and learn a certain item. And before I show you what we get for you, I want to make sure that you understand that I own and you own Karen a big hug because he does all the work. I just we have just an agreement and Karen make all those videos and even she gave feedback on certain things, so I couldn't wish better. So when you log in the team, let's start. Normally you get something like this. Okay, we make about one of two updates um, per week. So before you go do anything, you go to the update section, select the team. Default white label Stefan is nothing connected to. You will not find any commercial for Stefan. And then click on update teams. Okay. Now the team get updated to the latest version. Everybody get this step? How simple it is? So then you have everything to the latest status. Now I want you to see Team Jack tutorials. You see this? Tutorials. And wow, you guys see it? It almost doesn't fit anymore on the screen. There are now 14, actually 15 how-to videos. Last week Karen did installation, select team, general setting, updated team version, contact info, header, call us now. Now this week Karen made the top menu, the sidebar, the post, the footer, the integration, about SEO, pages, menu, and the style wizard. Woohoo! You just go to this section and let's say we click on the integration and you have a video. Okay? And we will also post the PDFs. So if you don't like video so much and you want to have them, I will create a link with a summary of the PDF. That is coming. Everybody see this? So I really urge you to go to those steps. And once you have a question about footer or post or SEO, you go back to tutorials and you watch the related video. Only a couple of minutes. Everybody get this? Everybody knows how to find those videos. Okay. So I'm going to go briefly over them because, to be honest, I cannot do as good as Karen. I really think that, okay? But I can give you some things what is included, okay? So for the post, you see the Team Jack post. You see all kind of color settings, and this shows how um, how you can present the post on the website. Okay, it's covered in the video. Footer. So in each page, how do you say that? You define a default footer settings. It can be anything, but this will become the default. When you go to pages, Let me open a new tab. Let's say you go to lead generation. Okay. You see here the footer section is in black. This called as a fixed section. This section is defined here. Does it mean you cannot do different than the default? No. You just delete this on which page is that? The lead generation. So let me copy that link. This is the incredible part, but you have to understand. Okay, 1 second. Cancel. Let me grab that link. Oh, that didn't go well. I forgot the H. H is important because it's from Hopman. I'm kidding. Okay. I got it now? I don't know. Otherwise we have to take it from the website. Okay, you see this? It has a default footer. Now, let's assume you don't want any footer on it. You go to the page and you remove the fixed section. Okay? Ask for confirmation and you update that. Now let me open the website in a new tab. So you see what happened. Footer is gone. So you guys get it that you can customize each page, but you can also build it with fixed elements. And those elements, these fixed elements, are defined in the general settings. Okay? What about if you by accident delete the fixed footer? Wow! You see that? Add the fixed section. Okay, now it's added. And add the modules. And I want to put it back. I save this, update this, refresh this, and ta-da! The footer is back. See this? Nothing to worry. But I got a question from Mark Steele and said, what if I want to have the footer on the top? No, I'm kidding, but I will show you that, okay? You see this footer? I want it just below the top menu because I'm crazy today. So you see this, and you refresh the page, and the footer is just below the menu. You see, guys, this is drag and drop. Okay? Can I create a blank page? Yes, you can. So if you want to... Oh, I didn't cover that nothing, okay? But I will show you something that you will blow away. I haven't demoed it yet, okay? You can only cover so much. You see, add new. And what is your name? Mickey. Mickey. Okay. So, here it starts with a blank page. So if you don't want anything, then you can go to the conventional WordPress, okay? If you said, okay, I want to use the Jack page builder, then you get default settings. You see this? Default settings. This comes with the default header, default top menu, and default footer. So let me publish this, okay? Now I have to link Mickey somewhere in the menu. Okay, menus. And let me add Mickey to the menu. Okay, just on the home, so we see it right away. Okay, now we refresh home and see where we have Mickey. Where did we add Mickey? Didn't we save the menu? Oh, it is in the footer. Wow. No, I want to have it in the main menu, Mickey. Okay. Now let me oh, select here, main menu, select, and then add this to the top menu, and let me put it right after home. Okay, main menu, Mickey is added. I hope at least. Let's see what happens. You see, now we have Mickey. And the default page came with a header and came with a footer. But Mickey didn't want that. Mickey wanted a new page with nothing on it, blank. Okay, so we going to delete everything because blank is blank, correct? And we update it, refresh it, and this is your blank page. Okay, now you can build that page to your like. Everything is blank now. You can say, now Jack, I still need the menu. Okay, so let's add the module of the header, top menu. Okay, now I update this, refresh. At least I have the top menu now back. Okay, and now you can build your page. So each page is fully customizable. You got this? But to be honest, Jack, I'm lazy. I want a page which looks like another page. Don't you have that? I want just the same thing, same page, but I want just to make some changes. You like that? Okay. So we go to the edit page and see I load a page. You see this? Load the page. And I load the page what looks like the contact page. Okay? And I said okay. Now this page is like the contact page. So let me refresh this. And now Mickey is the same as the contact page. And now I can make changes. Now I can have, let's say I have different contact details. Okay? So you make the changes for that page. Contact us not today. Okay? Save. Update. Refresh. You see that? Now you can create a new page very easily based on another page. Everybody get this? Probably went too fast. Do you guys got it? That you can create a new page based on another page. And you just make some additions, changes. Okay? So creating sites, websites, is, I cannot say it, you can, if you say it's difficult, then you don't know how it works, but it is very easy. Okay. Now, I can go over every video, but to be honest, Karen did a much better job than I can do. I just play around with the team. I happen to know the team. But I want you to understand for the integration that you can connect Aweber, that you can connect GetResponse, that you can have Google reCAPTCHA. Everybody knows what Google reCAPTCHA is, that you have to click on it and select some images. Okay? If you want to have it edit safe, hack safe, nobody can submit a form by a computer or so, use Google reCAPTCHA. There's nothing better on the market. Okay? Now some basic SEO settings. So those are the basics. Site title, tagline, whatever. But I wanted to show you something new today. Okay? Who of your guys want to learn how to implement? I'm speaking about implement schema. Let me type that in. Schema. I always have problems with how to spell it. I don't know if I spell it right. Okay. What is schema? Okay. Now, I'm going to do a special webinar about schema because schema is fully integrated. Is fully integrated in the team. Okay. It's much better integrated than you can imagine. But I was not check if the basic settings are already done for you. What is schema? You want to rank for a certain business. You want to rank for a certain business at a certain address with a certain phone number, because you want to also rank in Google Places. Okay? Do you want to guess what your street name is, what your business name is, what your address is to Google? Do you want Google to guess what it is? Or do you want to tell? Do you want to tell Google what the business name is, what the phone number is, and what the address is? And for that, they introduce schema. It's like a handshake. You say, hey, this label is the phone number. This label is the business name. And once Google see they don't need to guess, they're 100% sure that they are right, your site get credits from Google. And if your competition does not have implemented schema, you outrank your competition. So it's very good for SEO. Google and Bing. Now, who of you guys know how to implement schema? Are you internet marketer and you don't know? Actually, many, I guess 90% of you guys, now let's say 90% of the internet marketers don't know. Okay? Would it not be nice that the schema get done automatically? Would it not be nice that it already is in place in the team? Why use a plugin or other shit or whatever, or basic coding? I'm telling you here, we have the contact information. We specify the phone number. We specify the name. We specify the street. So we know exactly on the back end what is correct. Would it not be nice that the team translated and automatically add schema to it? And that is what local team jack does. It automatically adds the schema data to those important information. And how can you check? Okay, so let me prove it, because you probably think Jack can tell anything. Huh? I want to see it. You see this phone number here? You see this phone number here? If you go Control U, you see the code. Okay? and then you search for that element. It was 561. Okay, can you guys see this? Tell me if you see this. What do you guys see? Schema dot dot phone number, correct? The code, the schema code get automatically applied by the local team jack drag and drop team. Automatically. You do not, for the basic schema, you don't need to do anything. No plugin install, no knowledge, everything get done by the wonderful team. You don't need the basic, the need to learn coding. You don't need to apply shortcodes, whatever. It all gets done by the code. Can I get a wow factor? If you were wondering schema this, schema that, I don't now understand schema. Jack, can you teach me schema? No, I don't. Basically, what you need to know is that schema is implemented automatically. And that those sites from local team jack drag and drop will rank high, very good in SEO. So Gary asked, does local team jack add schema only to the drag and drop, but all of the 200 niches? All the 200 niches are now released in a drag and drop version. Can we switch from standard to drag and drop without losing anything? This is coming. This is coming. So almost done, but it's in the testing phase. Okay. Now, do you guys understand now? Schema is not in the standard version, only in the drag and drop. Okay. So the question what I had. Enter yes if you understand what a schema is. Enter no if you don't understand it. Okay. It's a handshake. You tell Google and Bing what the phone number, what the address, and whatever it is. Okay. You tell them according a protocol. Okay. That is kind of you label the information. And the incredible thing is that local team jack does this automatically. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, Jack, there's so much more a schema like reviews and all kind of things. I'm an expert. You show only basic things, correct? Who's thinking that? Who thinks, Jack, this is very basic? There's much more than schema. Okay? Okay? So I will not cover this tonight, but schema is much more than address. It's much more than business. It's also reviews. It's also product information. That is also somewhere in the team, and you don't need any third-party solution for that. Okay? Good enough? Just wanted to let you know that there's so much more. Okay? So, where we are. What is the best way to implement call tracking of the current phone number on the site what matches Google My Business phone number and the rest of citation for the business? Are you aware of the call tracking platform, Lead Tracker Jack? You just sign up here, You get a phone number, and you make sure that the phone number is on all this is Google Place, on the business listing, everywhere. Citation is about consistency. Okay? Everywhere you have the same information. So you want to define that information in an Excel file, and each listing you copy and paste from that Excel file. Okay? Does that make sense? Just consistency. Okay? Okay. That's basically what I had today. I know you were thinking for, oh, schema, I want to learn that. How do I do it? Okay? And it's all done automatically. Okay? I know. Okay. You see that? If you add a new page, you guys see this? All, if you are not interested, take a break, okay? But you see this button, add schema. You see this? Schema is so much more than an address. It's about a person, product, event, organization, movie, book, review, recipe. All those elements, they can have schema, and that is via a protocol. Okay? So if you are an expert, so 90% of you guys don't need it. But if you are an expert and want to do it very detailed in schema, that is implemented. Okay? Just wanted to let you know that everything what is related to schema is implemented. Review and everything. Okay? And then you see all those details. You just follow the screen. Okay? I just wanted to show that it exists. Okay? You only need to know that it exists. No third-party solution, okay? If things work, it's implemented in local team deck. Don't worry about that. Okay, questions? About the autoresponder thing, do you still the option to keep as before internal autoresponder? Yes. So there are two kind of forms. One form you can do internally. Okay, so if you go to add columns, okay, and then add the module, you see here the the traditional contact form, and you see the autoresponder. You see this? There are two different modules. Can you add schema to an existing site? To um, the new Christianus is automatically done. The drag and drop theme is automatically done. To an existing site, if the shortcode doesn't conflict. So I cannot say yes or no. Depends on the plugin. Is Call Tracker Jack still available? Yes. Did I put a link in it? I think I did. How should a language translator, how to add? How about a language translator? That is a Google plugin, correct? So I kind of let me test it at one point to see if I can find a good plugin for that. Uh, shouldn't be too hard to add a Google Translator plugin. Basically, you just speaks with Google. Um, Jack, in a URL is alright to have product repair Vancouver. The dash in the URL is what I'm questioning. Is that okay to have a dash in the URL? So why would it not be okay and why would it okay? I don't know what you're looking for. Is that for ranking? Is that for whatever? What is the where is it okay for? So for yes, for ranking. Yes, for ranking is good. So you tell Google each word. So you help Google to translate the domain to some keywords. Could you make new videos for Lead Finder Jack? I have to speak with Karen when she's done. So see if she still have energy left. Karen said yes. Okay. So hopefully Karen has some energy left. Karen is actually using Lead Finder Jack, so it's uh, it's a great benefit if she will make the videos. Did you hear about? Uh, I I heard about it, and you don't need it. With the schema is integrated in um, in the drag and drop team. When is the update for Lead Finder Jack going to be ready? Next Tuesday, okay? Next Tuesday. It is ready, but I have to do the launch. That is the whole deal, okay? The product is ready. It's just the launch, what always takes time to make a sales page and put all the bonuses together, and it's. I wish there was a one-click solution. Would that not be nice? That's not. You have to put the pieces together. But it is very good. The product is very good. And in the meantime, we did the last release about a month ago. There are several updates also. So Mark said, what is the purpose for having a subdomain, a separate directory plus the site? Only to save $10 per year. Okay? So if you want to save $10 to show a demo site, then you use a directory or subdomain. Because you save $10 per year. Never, never ever uh, put effort in it to rank a subdomain. Okay? It's not worth all that effort for saving, and then you save $10 for the domain. Domains are still very cheap. Okay, Gerisper asked a very interesting question. Will there be a replay of this webinar? And my answer to that is, where can you find the replays? Where can you find the most important information? On jackhopman.com. Okay, if you want to remember one thing only, is jackhopman.com. Okay, any other question? You guys start to like the drag and drop team. I'm able to amaze you each time. I promise you, it's still coming more. It's really, every time, every week, I have something to show. Okay? Yes, please answer my question. Eric, I missed your question. Sorry. Okay, let me help Eric. Eric, not sure if I can find your question. Can you repost it? I scrolled above and I didn't see. Is it possible? Oh, here. Okay, okay. Here he asks again. Is it possible to have the navigation menu on the left side instead of that on the top? That is coming, Eric. That is on the to-do list. It will come. Okay, it will come. Okay, so that is an other. That will be an other module, but it will come. It's on the to-do list. It's kind of. Do you guys see this? How wonderful this is? Each page element is a module, and I just add modules, modules, modules. At a certain point, you get here so many modules, you can build anything. Okay? You can move to left or right and top to bottom. You have Style Wizard. Watch the video from Karen. We have Style Wizard. Okay? Select colors. How save a module? To press on save. Okay? Save 2 times. The module on the page and the page. Okay? So, Carissa said, guys, you can customize the way you want. So, with the standard theme, sometimes I got a question. Jack, your theme looks a little bit outdated. Okay? There's only limitation. Do you know with the drag and drop theme, you can build and make a theme what a dentist would pay $30,000 for? I just spoke, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I had a lunch. I had a lunch with my friend, and a friend knew that I told him about, I showed my new house, and I told him about Logo Team Jack, and I gave him a short demonstration, and he said, wow, his friend just did a website for a dentist, received $30,000, and it was nearly that good as what you can do with Logo Team Jack, drag and drop. Okay? So it's just your creativity, how you would like to show the website. The person who paid $30,000 is crazy. That is not correct, Christina. Dentists, lawyers, they it is their perceived value. They know the website for them is very important. Okay? They get a lot of business through the website. Okay? For a dentist, they earn about $4,000 to $5,000 for an orthodontist. Six patients, they have $30,000 earned back. That is the same effort. So, if you are on a webinar, I use this as an example. Okay? There's a business meeting. Okay? All the local business meeting, all business owners. And they created 2 tables. One table, the business owners, they do crack lists, SEO, okay? And other table, they have put together the business who do AdWords. Which table, this, and each table, you can decide as marketer which business owners you want to speak with. Do you take the chair with the business owners who do SEO and Craigslist, or do you take the chair with the business owners who do AdWords? They have money to spend. You guys see this? It's much easier to make money from business who have money than business who just starting off, and $100 is very important to them. It's much better in a position than to work with a company who is in business for a couple of years than in business who just start off, because 80% of the business who start off, they don't survive. Okay, so uh, try to work with business who have a good profit and doesn't need to fight for each $100. Okay, so I've got another question in the meantime. Where can I find all the niches? You guys know that? Where you can find all those niches? IBIS leads overview. You got it. Arlene, you won it. Okay. Oh, let me put it in the chat box. Okay. Um, I got a question about WP Gateway. You guys want to hear a little bit about the plans? Not sure if that is at your interest. Okay, so there is so much new on WP Gateway. If you have, if you're not logging in each week, then you probably um, are behind. Let's see. Um, See if you can log in a webinar account. Okay, when you log in on a domains overview, you can easily install a new website. Okay, you just click in install and follow the screens. WP Gateway is designed that you don't have any technical knowledge. Okay, you just fill in the question. Is it like a questionnaire? Okay, fill in the fields and say execute. You don't need to know all those technical stuff. You can say, Jack, I have already a website, but I like to have it managed. I like to have the backups done. I like to have the plugins updated. I want to have a notification when it's done. Then you add that website to WP Gateway and it gets managed. Everybody get this? Now, you can order a domain. Order a domain? Yes. So this is the quickest way to set up a website. If you don't have a domain, you order a domain, the cPanel, everything gets created by WP Gateway. Okay? The price of the domain is at wholesale price. I don't make any money of it. Okay? Everybody get that? You can order the domain, you get a cPanel, and everything is click and play. Now, Many of you have still used other hosting like HostGator, Bluehost, or whatever. Okay, and I how do you say that? You probably are afraid to move from server. Doesn't even even it is good. You are afraid to move, correct? Yeah, just say yes because I am the same. Okay. Now, before I continue, I got some feedback from users, and I will show you how this can be done very easily. Okay. Ad set. I don't know if you want to mention this. We already moved 52 websites to WP Gateway. We are very happy with the performance and especially the technical support. Okay? And I know Ed had some challenges, okay? And Ankit helped to do the transfers. Okay? And Vanil said yes. Click and play for a domain. Yes. So there are a couple of the most easiest is transfer a cPanel. Okay? This option is so unique. Okay? You click on transfer cPanel, you enter the information and all the domains, everything get transferred to WP Gateway Amazon High Speed Server. Okay? Once the transformation is completed, you update the NS. Okay? Okay? Everybody get this? Everybody get this? This is, I wish I had this option when I wanted to move away from HostGator. Okay? This is pretty new. When you were a couple of months starting with WP Gateway, we had a transfer website. You can still do. You can still transfer websites, okay? And that is okay. But you do it one at a time. Much easier is to transfer the cPanel. There is no technical knowledge required. Transfer includes subdomains? Yes, everything. You don't need to have any, uh, the, even the emails, password, login, everything. Everything from the cPanel get transferred. So you can basically transfer the entire host account for me. Yes. And if you don't feel comfortable, just send support at WP Gateway your information. We need your cPanel account from where you want to transfer from. We will take care of it, okay? After all that information, everything is transferred to WP Gateway, the only thing what is left is update domains, the NS of the domains. Okay? You click, you go to the domains, and instead of it points to your old server, it points to the new server. And there is no downtime. There's no downtime because either it points to the old domain or a server, or it points to the new server. Everybody get that? With transfer cPanel, there is no downtime. Emails are all working. Okay? Everybody get this? If you ever are afraid to transfer your website from host, I understand. I really do understand. Okay? So I really do. I'm the same. Okay? But with the transfer cPanel, we did all so many, and it's incredible. Incredible easy. And if you don't feel comfortable, just send that information to support at WP Gateway, okay? And we will do it for you, okay? So you don't, even if you are afraid, I understand, give us the information and we will take care of it, okay? So a cPanel transfer, let's say it takes a day to, if you have a large cPanel and many are using that feature, it can take a day. Maybe it takes only an hour, okay? Everybody get it? Okay. So each subdomain have a different cPanel? No. That's just not possible. That is not possible. If a domain, subdomain, directory, they all have the same cPanel. Okay? Each domain can have a different cPanel. And you should. Now comes it what very rarely get offered. Um, each cPanel have a unique IP address. Who of you guys knows a little bit about SEO? Do you know how important it is that your footprint is unique? Each cPanel has a unique IP address. Everybody get this? And if you don't believe, you just check it out, okay? You click on and we list the cPanel IP address, okay? Okay. Does it work with a GoDaddy as well? Yes, it does. Okay. And I had another question. I have quite a few domains on each cPanel. Will they remain like that? Yes. So you do cPanel per cPanel per cPanel. Okay? You transfer cPanel 1, cPanel 2, cPanel 3. And then once cPanel 1 is transferred, you update domain on that cPanel. And then the next cPanel, and then the next cPanel. Does that make sense? Okay. From each domain, you get cPanel login. Same as any other. So you have a cPanel. You have access to set up email accounts and everything. You have the login for the WordPress site. You see that? The URL, the username, the password. Okay? You can have login for additional users. So if you have a WordPress site and you want add a user, you can do that. You guys see this? You can add users. Now I got a question. Who works with VA and you want to assign a user to all your website or to some, but you don't want to do that one at a time. No, you want to do that 10 at a time, correct? So you click on add new users. You see this? This new button, add new users. Okay, now you can add here, add new users here, add new users, and you can add multiple users at one. How do you say that? One user to multiple domains. Now I get a question. What is the difference between a green cross and a black? Now the green is You're all set, you're good, you have the best server. Your site is on an Amazon server. If you have a black sign, that will say your site is on a not Amazon server, it's not on a WP Gateway server. So that distinguishes you if you know if your site is on an Amazon server or it is not on an Amazon server. Okay? Add on domains, if you do cPanel transfer, it will do all the settings the same. Okay? Otherwise, you have to do it manually. Add on. Okay? So that's a setting within cPanel. So the best is always, if it is possible, to do the cPanel transfer. I have a VA. Can I use Lead Finder Jack? Yes, it comes with 2 licenses. If including MX records, yeah, everything what is setting in cPanel, it will transfer. It complete transfers the cPanel settings. What does it mean to have an Amazon server? It does mean, I don't know, I don't know if I have that host gate, I don't know. Okay, I have a link somewhere that shows, okay, here's the link. Now the question is, you probably are not aware of that. What do you think is bigger, HostGator or Amazon? Who provides the most hosting? You all know HostGator, and maybe Amazon is new, correct? You may have heard from me or a couple of other guys that Amazon provides hosting. Okay? You see this? Black is Amazon, who provides hosting. And it is blue. So all those well-known hosting company, they get blown away by Amazon hosting. They get blown away. And there's a good reason for that. There's a good reason for that. Amazon has a very well infrastructure for hosting, okay? They have only one problem. Their interface sucks. I challenge you if you can set up a cPanel within HostGator. And do you know what the solution is? The solution is WP Gateway. We created that interface. We created that interface to host your website on an Amazon high-speed server. Okay? And we created all kind of features to manage your website. It doesn't matter if it's WordPress or HTML. It doesn't matter. All websites can get hosted on WP Gateway. Everybody get this? Okay. Would this work for my existing reseller account cPanels on? Yes. Yes, you can manage your website. You can add your cPanel and manage your website. Okay? Now, what does it cost? Okay? So basically, there are 3 options. There is an option, well, you pay as you go. Let's see where I have it. This sales page is made in half a year ago. It doesn't have by far not all the features, okay? So get one free for life and pay as you go, okay? It manages a website, or it hosts a website for 12 months and one free for life, okay? Then you have the power use plan, that is the business plan, okay? So basically you have two. The starter plan, where's the starter plan? I don't know, see the starter plan. Oh yeah, the starter plan is up to 100 domains. So if you like your hoster, host server, you like your server, but you want to manage. You want that the plugins get automatically updated. You want that the backup get done and you can put them back at your wish. You want to know if the websites are still live. I don't know how many customers I have, and they 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 managed the website at first, and they discovered that the website was by far away not live. Okay, they many problems. So or you go to the business plan, 100 domains for $97. Okay. Each subdomain, when transferred, will they have its own cPanel? No. A subdomain is related to a domain, and one domain, subdomain, directory is all on the same cPanel. How many IP addresses on the power plant? 100. Okay? Each cPanel has their own IP address. So each cPanel has their own IP address. Okay? Okay, the link. I cannot imagine if you are an internet marketer and you don't want to be on the Amazon server. I really don't understand it. If I don't. Amazon is the way to go. It's high speed, and with W Gateway you have backup in place. You can now provide really hosting servers, managed hosting servers to any client. So after you get one domain free for the first year, and after you pay what it costs, depending on if you stay on the pay-as-you-go plan, or I'm pretty sure if when you get used to the interface, you go to upgrade. Amazon is high speed. I definitely want to be on the work with just need a client to pay for it. Okay, I understand. Even for ClickBank products, as long as you don't spam whatever, that's good. But if you don't upgrade, then you pay $6 for management and for $6 for hosting and $4 for management, I think. What would you normally charge a client for hosting the Gateway high-speed Amazon server per month? $97 per month. I do. Okay. So, what if you guys have a client? And did you have ever a situation that the website was down? Do you know how fast you can lose a client? If you don't fix that website, if you have a shared plan and the website is down because somebody screwed up that server, you will lose that client instantly. Okay? You will destroy that relationship what you built up for years. That is how important a website is for a business. Okay? They know when the website is not up, they will lose business. Okay? If you just want hosting per year, it's 100 domains for $97. It's $1 per domain. You cannot go cheaper. Is there an affiliate plan for W Gateway? Yeah, in jvjack.com. jvjack.com. Okay, actually, I have to admit something. I really liked this hour training. I got a lot of inspiration from you guys with your questions. We passed the hour now. I think I'm really pleased with your guy with your um, with your um, with your questions. So um, next week's Tuesday. So let me make a promise to you, okay? Next week Tuesday. Next week Tuesday, I promise that we will release the Lead Finder Jack BIS unclaimed listing that you can find in one click. That you can find in one click. Uh, um, Hundreds of businesses who don't have a website, that have an unclaimed listing. Okay, I'm getting tired. You guys, are you guys following me? No. Okay. So next week Tuesday, Lead Finder Jack uh, unclaimed feature get released. Okay. So that's my promise, and I know I have to start working on it. So thanks everybody for joining the call. I really enjoyed it, and love to see you next week Tuesday. Thank you so much.